I've been using the Mockingbird High Chair for the past several months with my third baby. This is actually the 7th high chair I've tested with my kids, and I'm so excited to give my honest review of the Mockingbird High Chair and 5 things you need to know before purchasing. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I'm the stroller mom. I review strollers and baby gear like this high chair from a mom's perspective as a mom who actually uses the products. If you're not already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and shop through the links below because I have a code that includes this $45 feeding set and it's awesome. So before we jump into the 5 things, I do want to start with price. So the price of this high chair retails for $225, and then with my code, you get the feeding set as well. And I have been so impressed with this feeding set. It includes a bib, a silicone bib with a nice pocket. It also has 2 spoons, and I love these spoons. These spoons are amazing for like dipping food in, especially in those early days, and your baby can just grip them so well. A silicone bowl that actually sticks to the tray, which we'll get to in just a minute, and then this little cup. Now it does leak if you put it upside down, but the grippers on it, it's been an amazing first cup for my baby. This is actually what we've taught her to drink out of a cup with, and I love it. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is actually the 7th high chair I've used on a day-to-day basis with my kids. This is the high chair I've been using for my 3rd baby, and I actually have 4 high chairs in my house right now, and this is the one I find myself using the most. And one of the reasons is, and it's my first reason, is it's so easy to clean. That is not always the case, and honestly is one of the most important things when it comes to a high chair. And it is Mockingbird's biggest claim if you see it, so I was skeptical, but it is actually true. Even my best friend came over and she's like, it's kind of shiny, we'll see how it is to clean. And she's been impressed. So they have 2 trays here that you can easily wash, a lot of like the straps, and this is dishwasher safe. I found that it doesn't stain as bad. All high chairs stain when you have like tomato sauce and stuff like that, but this one really doesn't. It washes off super easily. The straps are actually like this, I don't even know how to explain the material, like a silicone leatherette type of, like they look very nice, but they wash clean so easily, and I have been so impressed. Now the second thing I love about this high chair is actually how convenient it is. Not only is it easy to clean, but the tray itself comes so close to your baby, and I cannot tell you how many high chairs that is not the case, and things fall in your baby's lap, and it makes your baby's clothes a mess, even with the bib and the even the silicone pouch. So I found that it was super easy to adjust the tray. There's 3 different settings here. The second thing is they actually have straps built, like strap holders built into their high chair. I've actually never seen any other high chair that has this. I did find I kind of wish there was one for the bib, but I did find that I could kind of put the bib here on this strap, and it was so nice to have them out of the way and then be able to put them on my baby. And then finally, the thing that is just so convenient about this high chair is the footrest adjusts with no tools. Now, there is a little bit of a learning curve. You kind of have to play with it to make sure it's lined up. Like right there, that one's lined up, so it went in really easy. So I will say there's like a little bit of a learning curve, but the fact that I don't have to get an Allen wrench out to adjust my baby's footrest is very convenient. And the third thing I love about this high chair is that it has a small footprint. It has one of the smallest footprints on the market, and I actually put it up next to like the Trip Trap by Graco, the Up Baby Cairo, and it is the smallest one. So front to back, it's very small and compact. Now you can also take this baby set off. So the baby set's good for up to 35 pounds and usually around 6 months when your baby's sitting. And then it turns into a seat. So that's really nice to have that kind of small footprint when it's up against the table. And then you can adjust this to be the seat, and you have that lower footrest there for your baby. And then when you need to, you just put this back and it slides back on. Now this high chair is made out of really nice materials, and that gets to my 4th point. It is only available in this design. So as someone who really likes my baby gear to match the rest of the aesthetic in my home, I have a black aesthetic. So my high chair, that's why I got the black Stoka Trip Trap or the black Up Baby high chair. This one only comes in white, but it's easy to clean even though it is white, but I just feel like black is even better. So that's probably one feedback, is there's not a lot of options, at least at this time, on the design, but it still is a very nice design. And that is one thing about Mockingbird, is they really do make high quality products, and I don't have any questions in regards to quality. And the final thing you should know before you buy is the buckles have a little bit of a learning curve. This is something that I found I didn't want to use the buckles. Now you should always use the buckles just from a safety standpoint, and it's great that they have them, but I found that I was always worried about pinching my baby, and it just took me a minute to get them. Now they're really easy to undo, and I love that they are easy to clean. They have so many things going for them, but just connecting them, it's was a little bit tricky. Now, this is not uncommon in other high chairs. So I will say there's a lot of high chairs that people have complaints on the buckles. So they want to make them so that your baby can't undo it, but it's just a little bit difficult, I found, for me to do it. And then something I do want to share, because I've had a couple moms message me on Instagram, is they have babies with a little bit larger thighs, and they said it was a little bit tight. So I actually had my friend try it who had a baby that was a little older, and she was fine. I don't think it's a super common problem, but I did want to bring it up. But really, this is a great high chair overall. It's definitely one I recommend, especially because it's so easy to clean. It's got those convenience, it's really good quality, and you can get that feeding set, so shop through the description below. And I am actually working on a video on the best high chairs, so be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already so you don't miss that, and thanks for watching.